can shove a lot in there. Kevin, how many games are you getting in the next, like, 6 months? I mean...
One?
Kevin wakes up, and he's like, ooh, I want this game.
Let me see. 1, 2... I mean, he's not wrong. 1, 2... Assuming the games come out this year. Metal Slug Tactics, Tactical Breach Wizards, possibly Ready or Not.
Hey, this could be a topic. We could save this.
I'm gonna save this, yeah.
That's true.
Pretty cool.
Oh my
Okay,
god,
okay,
I just
we'll save
started it. Oh my god, it's raining.
It's so good.
It's raining.
Dude, oh, okay, hold on. You're playing Stray right now?
Well, hold
Yeah.
on. Hey, hold on. We'll get there. Let's start this first.
No, hold on.
Oh my god.
You gotta, when you have the opportunity, take a nap. It's great.
You said take a
10
nap?
out of 10. You can lay down.
Oh my god.
Make sure you have your controller speaker turned on.
No, never have that on. Turn that off.
No, have the controller speaker on.
No, I already know what you're talking about. You can get that through the headphones. You don't need it on the controller.
All of it?
I believe so, yeah. That DualSense, though, baby. That rumble.
God.
Yeah.
Oh my
Rumble's great.
god.
Hey,
I'm
family
walking. Oh,
Alright,
I'm playing with this other cat's tail. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Alright.
This other cat's licking me.
Surprisingly, Destinota's not eating. He's just playing with a cat's tail. So.
He's playing with a cat's tail. This is his
I
dream.
ate like 20 minutes ago.
Good.
He's prepared for Stray. He's 100% prepared.
I don't think he is. I feel like we're going to get interrupted a lot with him going, oh! But honestly, I expected this.
This is his dream, apparently. I mean, he's always wanted a cat. This is his dream. This is the closest he'll ever get to
Hey, as long as I've known him, he's always been chasing pussy.
Wow.
Kevin, family show, and kind of, it still works.
With that, welcome everybody to another episode of Crafting a Chat. This is episode 102. Gentlemen...
98 more!
Yes, before we get to 200, yeah, we'll do
before we play game within a game, too. Is it still 100%. A game?
Oh, I feel the purring.
We'll find out.
I feel it. Oh my god.
Yes, okay. Gentlemen, how are we all doing tonight on this lovely Tuesday evening? It's about 83 degrees, I think, outside right now.
I think we're all doing pretty good, but I don't think any of us will be doing as good as Destinota will be throughout this podcast.
He's going to be the one.
I'm going to sleep.
Having a great
time. Oh my god. Going to sleep.
This is all he's going to do the entire podcast. All right, cool. Fantastic. Gentlemen, as we normally start this out, we have a couple things, well, quite a few things we have to talk about today, but what did we all play last week? Anybody want to start us off what we did last week?
Ooh, I'll start off.
Please, go ahead, Kevin.
But I'm going to make it a slight challenge for everybody.
Okay.
It's the one game I played last week.
Destiny 2.
Oh, man. There you go. Alright, that's it.
Man, I was going to guess Wii Bowling.
He could have played that. He could have.
I'm friends with Kevin on Steam, so I see every time he pops up playing Destiny 2. Every single time, for some reason, I get push notifications about everyone on Steam. I don't know why.
I'll tell you what, though. I have just been made privy of a gun that has existed in that game for a while now, and I need it. I need a better roll on it, like yesterday. It's called Servant Leader out of Gambit. It is a scout rifle that has a rapid fire frame, so it is full auto. You want it to be, and it has a scope.
Now, question: how does the game feel now that Bungie is confirmed as a Sony studio? Somebody made a fake UX. Yeah, somebody made a fake UX that said like, "Please insert PlayStation 5 controller, as we do not recognize an Xbox controller."
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It tricked the internet for a bit.
Yeah. New event starting this week, actually. I haven't dove into it yet because I was playing Stray. So, but Solstice is starting again, so we'll see what that's all about. New weapons.
So you lied to
There's
us.
2 new weapons. Huh?
You lied to us.
Okay.
You said, what's the one game you played? You played Stray. There's 2 games, Kevin.
No. Last week I did not. I played
Well,
Stray
last
today.
week is until 10:30 p.m. today.
Oh, shoot. He got me, guys.
I got you. Kevin?
I'm going to jail.
Strike
I'm
16.
going to jail.
Strike 16. I'm writing all these strikes down.
I'm going to jail. You already gave him strike 727 or something like that, so don't worry
I've
about
given him 3 million.
There's actually a VR game that like I'm interested in as well. It's real weird. But we'll get to that later.
I gotta be honest, that's the most excited thing I am right now. I'm so excited to hear what the hell this is gonna be.
Yeah, I'll look it up and get a bunch of info on it now.
Cool.
Go ahead. Somebody else can go for games played.
Alright. Mine's a pretty simple one, I think, as well. I played more Tales of Arise. I finally beat the game last night at 2 o'clock in the morning. 75 hours later, and post-game is probably going to be another 40 hours to get the platinum, so probably going to end up putting about another 45, 50, depending on my pace that I go. I have to be at level 95 to beat one of the quests, which is post-game. So I'm going to have just a great time playing this. The game's good. There's nothing wrong with the game. The game's great. I have had so much fun playing it. The ending was good. It really made me see what a great game it was when it originally came out, and I should have definitely played it when it originally came out, but here I am a year later playing it, and it's good. I'm having a great time with it though. I want to play Demon Slayer next, and I know Adam and I have said in a couple of podcasts that if Marvel ever became free, Marvel Avengers, we would end up playing it. So
I gotta be honest, I don't remember ever saying that. So
I'm sure. Okay, cool, fan. Okay.
I have a question about your Tales game.
Yes, please.
So you've said it's good, it's great, you're having a great time, there's nothing wrong with the game. Based on those words, I'm a little confused on what your opinion of the game is. Is this your favorite game of all time? Because you said there's nothing wrong with the game.
It's a good RPG. God.
Give me a score. You like scores. Give me a score. Rank it.
Tales of
Compare
Arise
it to other
so
games.
Far. Okay. Persona 5 Royale is the pinnacle of RPG games for me. Mm-hmm. That is a beautiful 95 to 100. Okay. Probably scored this an 85 to a 90. I think what I would wanted more of is more fleshed out character arcs. The visits to each one of the worlds, I would want it to be a little bit more detailed and longer. I think that's my only real big complaint with the game so far. That's it. Everything else, combat, good action RPG. That's the way you should do it. It's good engaging combat. Characters' use in the game, really good. Everybody's got a specific action they need to complete in a fight. They all have their own traits that they bring into the fights that will help you. Main character's good, got no problem with him. Heroine's good, got no problem with her. Villain was pretty good too. Some of the boss fights, difficulty spike in this game is very, very large. You go from easy first boss fight to the second fight being literally almost impossible. Unless you grind a bit and you up your levels, and then you just basically beat him because you're higher level and you're doing more damage than he is. So my only big complaints, like I said, is I think the character arcs needed to be a little bit more fleshed out. The visits to each one of the towns, which you visit five 5 areas in total, and then you go to space, and then you go to a different planet. The 5 main areas, the cities that you go to, should be more drawn out, I think. There's a lot of stuff in there that they could have packed in. Most of them are pretty much the same repeat. Like, you go in, you complete a mission, go to an inn, rest in the inn, go pick up a couple side quests, then go do the main mission again, and then finish the town like that by going into the palace and then beating the boss, and you're done. Persona does that, and Persona does its RPG formula in a completely different way. Every world is unique. They have their own storylines going in each one of the worlds, to the point where, like, the subquests matter in each one of them, as well as they influence what was going on in the real world. Because in Persona, you were in the metaverse, and, like, each world affected the real world in a very different way. And their stories were pretty drawn out. I think I remember when I finished Persona 5, that was 124 or 25 hours. And I probably could tell you I spent maybe 20 hours in each one of the worlds. And there were like six palaces at that point. With that math, I think that adds up pretty close to the 124, 25 hours, something like that. But it was like 6 palaces that you go to. And
alright.
Yeah.
Cool.
But yeah, we're going to be playing Avengers. So,
one day.
No. We already have it downloaded. Adam and I will probably have another review of Avengers next week. So
yeah, we'll probably play like Friday or Saturday night. If you're free one of those. We'll work it out.
Yeah. Death Note, I don't think you're going to answer what you're playing, so he's playing Stray. He's busy. You'll just continue to hear noises. Yep. Adam, what'd you do?
Don't get mad. I've been playing Valhalla.
What?
I'm just trying to get rid of it. I'm just trying to finish it. I've completed the first DLC, and I started the second part of it. I'm at 128 hours into Valhalla, so I spent more time in this than you in Persona 5 Royale, and let me tell you, you've had 120, what did you say, 4 hours, 5 hours in that? 100. You had about 120 more fun hours than I have had. Because I swear, Valhalla is my Fallout 4 of this year. Because I just keep playing it. And I'm like, I don't like a lot of this, but I'm still here. I think I was telling Genesis about the fallacy of sunk costs. Like, I've just put too much in. I just have to keep going. But I've already had that thought since I started playing it. But yeah, I'm working through the second DLC. And then I'm going to try some of the challenges. There's trophy lists for those. I don't know if I can do that. I'm okay with not getting this fully 100%. And then the Ragnarok DLC, I'm assuming will be very cheap at some point. Or it even be part of this premium tier that we are on PlayStation. So I'm hoping they just give it to us. Because, yeah, I don't want to pay another 40, 30, whatever price it is now for another 10 hours or 15 hours or whatever. But I got like 4 or 5 hours left of the second DLC. So by the time I finish, I'll probably be at like 130 something, 132, 33 maybe. So, yeah. Don't recommend it. I haven't started Stray yet. I downloaded it when I was at work, booted up my phone, my app, and hit download, and I was like, I'm going to play that right when I get home. But I came home and I made dinner, and that took way longer than I thought. So, but I know we don't really do this often, but I said I was going to talk about it every week. Better Call Saul. Amazing episode. Aired last night. It was wild. It was absolutely nuts. I can't express it enough. And I think it might overtake Breaking Bad if it keeps this momentum.
No.
So, I don't know if something happened in the Stray game or Desinoto's reacting to my comment. I'm assuming it's the game. definitely the game.
Oh no!
It's definitely the
I know
game.
where he is.
Oh,
I know where he is.
oh my god.
Sounds like
What
the
in the
cat
world
died and you now play as his ghost.
Oh my god.
What in the world happened to the cat?
It doesn't matter. I don't want spoilers.
Okay.
Yeah, don't.
Anyway, so.
Oh my god, no.
Yes, please. We got a couple things to talk about. Kevin, do you want to start us off?
With what?
With the topics we have to talk about today.
All right, I have a lot to talk about, but first,
we can take it
Adam
one by
seemed
one.
Interested. I have multiple VR games now. I've discovered that I would actually be thoroughly excited to play, and there's getting to be enough where VR is a maybe right now. All right.
Oh my god, Genesis! Look what happened.
Look into what we got going on.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Wait, yeah, we need a moment. We need a moment.
Hold on a second.
We need a moment.
First
Genesis.
of all, don't ever expect that this is what I'm going to say about Ubisoft one of these days.
No, never. I would never. Come on. Hey, you think I'd expect that?
Yeah, you did.
So,
you did. A couple days ago, you did.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Kevin. This is crazy. Please keep talking.
You're good. Yeah, I saw a game on the PlayStation Store called 1976, Back to Midway.
Okay.
One of my favorite arcade games of like all time is the Strikers series. Strikers 1942, 43. I don't know if there was a 44 or not, but there was a 45. And it's just a top-down, not side-scrolling. You scroll like up the screen. Air combat game, like crazy weaponry, and super bombs, and like all sorts of junk like that. It was just super fun. You could play as like the P-38 Lightning, B-17 Flying Fortress, and like all these other planes from World War II. So there's this company called Ivanovich Game that has apparently started going ham with these arcade games. They did Striker. They don't call it Strikers. They call it 1976 Back to Midway, which is basically like the Strikers games. They have Operation Warcade, which plays off of games like Operation Wolf and Operation Thunderbolt. They have space side-scrolling games that play off of like Gradius, R-Type, Super R-Type, Super Turrican. And then they have Pangman, I think it was called, which plays off of Buster Brothers, or there was another bubble popping game where like every time you bubble, it breaks into two half-size ones until it gets like small enough to actually disappear. So these are all VR experiences that are very interesting and intriguing to me. So it's a multi-perspective game, and the game will bring you into different perspectives as like different parts of the game unfold. With, I guess, the main quote perspective is like you looking at the arcade cabinet sort of deal, but then you'll be pulled into the arcade cabinet. If you're playing 1976, you get like an actual cockpit view of the plane every once in a while, so then you have a whole new medium to control on because it's no longer a side-scrolling game.
A lot going on in this game.
It just seems so like, yes, this is what VR can do. Now we've taken an established game and said, well, what the hell? We have the ability to like give you multiple perspectives. Why not? And apparently, all of these games are super amazing because Steam has incredibly high reviews for all of them. And I'm intrigued. So, like, Operation Wolf was a light gun game. So you'd be, one of your perspectives is like you're playing the arcade cabinet, but then sometimes you jump into the arcade cabinet and you have a whole bunch of different like weapons and stuff to take out all the troops, helicopters, whatever you're firing at. I guess it doesn't sound like much, I guess, but like that's different enough for me. That's a cool concept, and they've been doing it for a lot of games that like, I guess also the nostalgia factor plays into this heavily, but like that's actually an interesting way to go about bringing back an arcade in general, almost. So yeah, intriguing. I'm gonna have to do some looking, see if I can make this a thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think I could speak for Adam as well. I think we're extremely
we're on this
excited.
again.
Oh no, I'm just saying. I think we're extremely excited hearing you be excited for something on VR. I mean,
Oh, okay. I'm excited that. Okay, so when we
yeah,
last talked about VR, Kevin, you said that there is
Mm-hmm.
almost no way that you could ever be excited for any VR game ever. You
Mm-hmm.
flat out denied that there was no possibility, and we were Genesis and I, we were a little pushy. I'm not gonna lie, that's who we are.
Yeah.
But we were like, hey man, never say never, as our Lord and Savior Justin Bieber has said. And thank you. And I'm glad that you have opened your mind and you're seeing something you might like. I looked up footage as you were speaking. It seems like a fun little romp in VR. And honestly, it looks like you're at a large arcade machine in VR from the video I saw.
Right.
Which is
it's just
awesome.
You also get pulled into it, which is really neat.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I recommend VR because if you like watching movies and you couldn't go to the show during COVID, pop it in and throw VR on. It's literally like you're watching in a theater. Like,
that's fair.
It absolutely wild. I wish it was an experience you could share with people. If you all had a headset, but that's just not how VR works currently. We'll get there. But I'm glad you're there. I'm not excited, but I'm glad that it's a maybe. So
I think I'm ecstatic. I
mean, it's not
I
like
don't have an answer for why I feel like this is just such a yes, this is what I was waiting for. This is what VR can do.
You have no idea
somehow this is speaking to me.
you answered it with how I described what it looked like. It's immersive. You actually think you're gonna get something out of VR experience. That was your biggest issue with VR. You get nothing out of VR.
Mm-hmm.
So, it definitely feels like this game answered that for you. So that's my takeaway, at least.
Okay. Genesis, go ahead.
I am so erect at you loving VR.
Whatever. If you don't know, then erect is a word,
Yes, I'm so wrecked with happiness that you are liking VR.
I don't like it.
Find more VR games that that tickle your fancy. I hope you like more of them. What other games did you see where you were like, oh, this is intriguing to me? Anything else that you saw that was catching you?
Basically that line of games. They just have several. Okay. Like there's a lot of different. They found their niche and they're running with it basically.
Nice. Okay, cool.
I think all games should be in VR.
Reinventing arcade games.
I mean, I don't know how every game would work in VR, but
just a screen floating.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I think I don't understand why that's not a thing. Like, oh shit, look how, or whatever. Like, look, hey, I want to play Ghost of Tsushima. Oh damn, let me just like back up from the screen and like come close. Like, it would be cool as hell. Oh man. Oh.
Wow. I suppose you could feel like you're playing on a giant movie theater screen too.
You could also zoom it out and you could play Ghost of Tsushima on a really tiny little thing. You can barely see it and you're like, I'm really good.
Wow. Or they make a VR mode for Ghost of Tsushima and you just go around cutting people up like that.
No, I don't like that. That sounds bad.
I think that'd be crazy.
But anyway. Movement would suck unless you have the VR2 controllers. But again, we're just assuming, most developers probably won't take advantage of that.
Well, let's see if they do or they don't. We'll see what happens. Kevin, what's one of your first topics you want to talk about besides VR? I know that was like, hey, you don't want to mention this.
All right. Wait, what was the second part?
What's your first topic?
Yeah, what's your first topic? Yeah.
Okay. Sure, we'll start with a tinier one. Romero Games. This is as in John Romero, the original creator of Doom. Romero Games is officially a thing, and they are working on a project with a major developer. I think that was it. I'll just read the thing. Romero Games is hiring for an all-new FPS. Join the team. It's a new dawn from Romero Games. We're working with a major publisher. That's it. Working with a major publisher to develop John Romero's next shooter, an all-new FPS with an original new IP. Our team is expanding, and we're looking for talented people for all positions and at all experience levels, particularly those with Unreal Engine 5 experience. So this game's going to look absolutely gorgeous. That's 100%. And I'm excited because apparently John Romero's had enough of Doom and is going to go make something new. Sign me up. I don't know what it is, but I'm ready. I'm already there. Day one. Here we go, baby. And now we're going to have a new benchmark for technology. Now it won't be just, well, run Doom. It'll run whatever this game is, too.
So, who is this team composed of? Just a dude and a couple of people who worked on the original Doom, or is it like?
I think they're just hiring. Like, I honestly have no idea who works at Romero Games. I just went to the website and there's basically nothing there. Copyright 2022.
So I know Romero Games. I mean, the name I recognize, but I know them because they created that game Empire of Sin, which is the strategy role-playing thing where you're like a Prohibition Chicago mob boss.
That wasn't Romero.
Yeah, it was.
Romero Games?
That was Romero Games.
I thought this was a brand new studio.
No, they've been around for some years.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, because I skimmed over this article today and I was like, oh, okay, they're a new development team. That's what I thought I read today. They were looking for people.
I mean, they might have created like a separate team like to make this, but Romero Games has been around for some years.
Wait, this is a different. What are you?
Yeah, it's the same studio.
Interesting.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, so I'm curious to see like.
The website that they have you go to, it has like no information on previous games. It's so weird.
Weird,
like,
very
takes
weird.
You straight to we're hiring.
Maybe they just didn't make the proper website yet.
Like I'm not sorry, Adam. You are correct. I thought it was their first thing because there's literally nothing on their website.
It might be like a new team. Like they're like.
That's fair.
Like there's like, hey, we have this strategy thing, but we're gonna make a FPS team. Like, because what has John Romero done since Doom?
Doom. I think he worked on Sigil, but I'm not 100%. It's another Doom thing though. So looking at the career section for them, our team brings decades of experience to the table with significant leadership roles on games like Doom, Quake, Wolfenstein 3D, Sigil, Far Cry, Watch Dogs, Forza, Sniper Elite VR, The Division 1 and 2, Crysis, and many others.
Jeez, they're hiring people from The Division 1 and 2.
Our team has shipped over 200 titles individually and won as many awards, including multiple Game of the Year and even BAFTA. So, it's a top team.
Yeah, this is just filled with people who've worked in the games industry. Whether they did the good part of those games or the bad part, we'll never know. It doesn't really matter.
Right.
Well, hopefully it all comes together and it's something cool.
I mean, if you're coming from the Division 1 and 2, I'm sure you're pieces of garbage and you're scum of the earth because those two games sucked.
I don't know about
it's
that.
established by husband and wife team John and Brenda Romero.
Yep, well, there you go.
There
you go. Just sitting on their Empire of Sin.
Brenda did that, apparently.
Oh.
This is the 9th game studio Romero has established in his career. Holy God.
Are the other 8 still around, or?
Let me see what Wikipedia says.
That's the important part. Hey, this is our 9th studio because we just ran the other 8 straight into the ground.
We worked them like slave laborers, and then we fired them all, and they didn't get pay, and then we shut the studio down and claimed bankruptcy, and we opened a bunch more. Now we're making shit-ass mobile games. Sorry, it's a family show.
Is this the life of Blizzard? I'm confused.
It could be. Technically, I didn't even think about it that way, but yeah, that could be the life of Blizzard. Good call out on that, Kevin. I might have been just reciting the whole holy verse of Blizzard. The book that they follow in their corporate language that's posted in their top executive office. Ubisoft has one of those books too, except that book is just covered in muck and grime, and it's also been swept through the bowels of hell and brought back, along with every Assassin's Creed game there is. So they have a different book though. That's a book that they follow because they have to beat themselves every day.
Wow.
Being, having created that garbage ass franchise. So there's that.
Anything else on the new John Romero game?
No, I mean, now that you've brought to light that they've made other games beforehand, I mean, good. If you want to hire some stuff, you want to hire some people and work on some stuff, go ahead, do what you got to do. But if he originally worked on Doom and stuff like that, maybe we'll make something better than Doom. Because as I remember, the last Doom that you played, you did not have a good time with.
Yeah, I loved it, especially the parkour. This is his favorite parkour, he said.
I'm hoping that John Carmack also goes. If both of them are together, oh my god, let's go.
Also, they're working with a major publisher.
What do you think that is?
Tencent, probably.
Maybe. Yeah, probably Tencent or, what's that group? Embracer Group? Maybe them.
Oh, maybe. Could be PlayStation or Xbox. Maybe Nintendo.
You think Nintendo's gonna put any money into that? No, I don't think so.
No,
Bethesda, I don't.
Does it have a publishing side? Because
there's
Bethesda Softworks and there's Bethesda Software.
Yeah, that would be part of Xbox.
Is that what it is?
Part of Xbox now. Who cares?
Right, that's true.
You just throw it in the bucket.
Yeah, that's true.
They separate them. I won't. The same owned.
Bucket.
Yeah, hey, I'm not putting you in a bucket. Xbox didn't buy you.
No.
Kevin, do you want to be a Windows operating system?
No.
That's what I thought.
Can I be a Windows operating system? I think I do as good as Windows Z
Windows
edition.
Genesis. I like it.
Windows XYZ edition.
Of course, if they make Windows Genesis, that would be like them going back to square one, because that's kind of what Genesis means. Isn't it like beginning? I think it's definition. Don't worry about it. We won't look into that.
I wonder when this game's going to come out.
Never.
Huh?
No, to be fair, let's see. It's probably got a pretty freaking beastly team of people.
I mean, they're still trying to hire.
Engine 5, so that work is done. I'm going to go 2025. I'm being ambitious.
You know what,
reasonable date.
All right.
Yeah.
I could see them planning for 2025.
Like E3 2024. And then
2025. Honestly, E3 next year, because they just announced it in a tweet. So why not show a CGI trailer at E3? You know what I mean?
Fair.
This is true.
And it'd be like, hey, this is coming. People would be like, when? And they're like, and they disappear.
Yeah. What? By the way, we're also developing Unreal Engine 6. By the way, we're also in Insomniac Games.
Oh, God. I was about to say, are you talking about Insomniac here? Oh, God.
You guys, we're Insomniac. Everyone's making Unreal Engine 5 games. We accidentally built Unreal Engine 7. We showed the teams, and they were like, "This is even better than what 6 probably would be." So we built an engine so powerful, hardware has not been invented yet. So we've been working on that. We've accidentally we also we don't crunch, and we're not insomniacs. We actually do sleep. But yeah. All right, well, that was one work day. See everybody tomorrow.
Imagine what the PTO must be like. On the PTO, they're still like somehow producing the games, making the games. Like, guys, we're bumping out Spider-Man 3. Guys, we didn't even see Spider-Man 2 yet. What's going on? Nah, yeah, we've been on PTO for about 2 weeks. We had Spider-Man 3 made.
But I was dreaming about it last night, and it immediately went to code. You know what I
mean? So we Ted Price, he set up a system. So we've been on PTO for the last, let me look at the watch here, about the last 11 and a half years. And none of us have ever even typed on a computer. It's just, we don't know what's going on. It's just, guys, we dream about it, we show up, and there's just a bunch of Blu-rays.
Guys, we've made Spider-Man 2, 3, 4, Wolverine 1 and 2. Guys, we're making a new Ratchet & Clank. Also, we're lending a hand to Naughty Dog. Also, we bought Ubisoft and we're remaking everything they've done. Also, we're buying PlayStation, actually. We own PlayStation. Oh, guys, welcome to the Insomniac 6.
Insomniac Station. Anyway, next thing we'll talk about.
Yes.
If no one matters, or if no one minds.
No one matters.
Bungie. Oh, Destino, do you have any comments? How about you? You're playing Stray.
He's only going to say meow. Let's just move on. He'll interject when he feels like it.
Alright. Fine. Bungie is doing something that we'll see if it goes somewhere or not. I'm hoping it does, so we can start establishing some precedents. Get some freaking people maybe not being
I'm writing a bucket.
So apparently there has been it's right. So apparently there has been a individual who plays Destiny 2. I'm not gonna go and expose his name. I mean, even though it's in every article, it's fine, whatever. I've never heard of him, but I don't really pay attention to the streaming scene of Destiny 2. But apparently has been streaming himself, cheating in Destiny across like 13 or 14 remade accounts. Has made multiple threats on people at Bungie, or people associated with Destiny. Has made threats on just building and yada yada yada. And basically is just constantly harassing Bungie and its employees, and they are finally taking legal action and suing him for hundreds of thousands of dollars. And I, for one, hope this actually goes somewhere. It probably won't. In fact, I'm like 90% sure it won't really go anywhere in the court system. But it would be awesome if it did, because I think it would start establishing some much-needed precedents against cyber bullying and terrorism of a form. I mean, it might be a little excessive for what's going on here, but I'm going to still call it that. Especially in like the video gaming world, where we just have way too many threats against developers and people for over like the stupidest crap in the world. Like,
Absolutely.
Okay, yeah, you're mad at something in a game. I'm mad at things in games too. Bungie, please learn how to make PvP. For the love of God, make a netcode that makes sense in PvP. It makes no sense how Destiny 2 runs perfectly in all PvE content and Gambit, but then you go into Crucible and everything falls apart and all goes to shit. Alright? But you know what? I move on, because that's life. It's fine. I don't know, that was about it. What we got? Comments?
I don't think I want to really speak on this topic.
All right. Okay. It's more about, the topic is more about, like, what are your thoughts on the man who cheated and is being sued? And let's take a certain company out of it. Any other company. Now, what are your thoughts?
So, I would, listen, Ubisoft, you wanna sue me?
No.
You wanna come after me for legal stuff?
You're not. No, you're not.
I've threatened you guys.
It's literally not why they're suing.
I wanted to do things to your building. I've said you wanna come after me? Do what you want to do. This actually goes somewhere in the court system. I think it'd be great, because then they'll come after people like me, which maybe they need to come after people.
I'm having flashbacks to that episode where Kevin got angry and left. Don't do this.
So maybe we could do that, but. As far as the cheating, like, okay, if you're cheating in any sort of online game that will affect everybody else's, everybody else's experience with that game, 110%. Go after that dude. Get him off. Like, I mean, this could go in many different ways for like Call of Duty, Battlefield, any sort of shooter, and especially if he's making. Okay, he's a Twitch streamer. I'm assuming he's making some sort of income on this. He's not doing this garbage for free. I'm assuming he's making money. You know.
Right.
So on that too, you're making money off of just cheating. You're making money off of hacks, exploits, things like that. Yeah, go after them like that. If they're doing something wrong like that, take them out. You know, now am I saying sue them for $1 million? No, but be able to take legal action against them to the point where, okay, you're no longer allowed in the game, and you have a fine of like, I don't know, whatever reasonable amount of money you think that is, whether that's 500 or 10,000, whatever you want to do.
Again. I'm not looking at the article again, but I think it was something like the majority of what they were suing for were the actual threats made against people, because it was apparently several different people.
Get off of me!
They were unrelenting.
No.
And then the cheating aspect was just like, yeah, you broke our license agreement with you or whatever, and so this many times, here you go.
So again,
small amount of money
I can't disagree with. Well,
okay, I'm gonna cut you off. I'm cutting you off. Let's just hold on. Hey, man. Hey. We're not lawyers, but I believe that what you said about a company, I won't even name it because I just feel like it's just gonna trigger you even more, Snowflake. But it's Now, I think it's because...
I feel like it's a very different thing, though.
It's a very different thing because not only were they direct, but apparently they found them credible enough. I think if this guy was cheating and did not threaten them, I don't think that any legal action would have happened. I think they would have just kept going, banning IP, whatever, living their life. If the guy wasn't cheating but just doing threats, it probably would just be a legal matter. It wouldn't be like a suing thing. It would probably just be like a over and done with. But since he was doing both and it pertained to both, 100% sue the guy. This is also the second Destiny fan that Bungie has fought in the last month because there was that whole copy strike guy that I think Destinoto and I mainly talked about him last week or the week before.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, it's like what?
I saw articles, but I never read them.
What's going on, Destiny people? You okay, Kevin? What are you doing next week to them? What are you gonna do? Are you about to get on their bad side? Like, what's happening? You seem pretty toxic with that PvP. No. You no. How many times do I have to say this? Don't bring them up.
A bunch of Gambit. Do some Solstice. That's about it.
All right. But yeah, no, sue the guy. Screw him.
Sony's fronting any money for any of this since now they're officially owned by them? Are they fronting any money for these legal fees?
Since they're owned by them, the answer is automatically yes, because they are using probably Sony's in-house lawyers, I would imagine. And if not, Sony's lawyers are probably co-counseling with whoever Bungie had originally on this, if it's been going on for longer. Sony purchased them knowing all about this, if it's been going on that long. So, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, they were probably aware of all this, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. What if I can get in touch with Sony's lawyers and just go sue Ubisoft? I wonder if I can do that.
No. Adam, you know a lot more about law than probably most of us. Not that you're a lawyer or anything.
No, he's my lawyer
about that,
fighting. He's my lawyer fighting Ubisoft.
What do I think?
Genuine here. What do you think? Because I don't know if have you looked into any of this. I know I talked to you.
I have not really looked into it. If you want to give me a moment, I'll look it up. I'll look into it, see if I can get an idea. I'm not trained as a lawyer. I don't know why you think I know more about the law than any of you. Is it because I'm such a law-abiding citizen? That's fair. I watch a lot of Judge Judy.
Probably because you're a law-abiding citizen.
No, so hold on, because you know more of the terminology, and you know like what it takes to actually have a case in certain things. Like there would be episodes we were watching of Judge Judy together, and you'd be like, "Oh, this person's gonna lose. They're missing like this piece of evidence or like whatever," and or
maybe
like
it's all his experience in Judge Judy.
Like you just know like this stuff. I don't know. That was
He's
really
got to be
cool.
experienced in Judge Judy.
Yeah, so we'll give him time to look that up. I totally forgot the other thing I was going to talk about that was not Stray. Hole.
He's got experience fighting my cases too.
Oh, how did I forget this? Genesis, we have a topic to talk about here. I think, and if not, you're just going to listen and then you're going to give your opinions, all right? Because I don't know.
Okay.
I learned a lot of things today in the gaming world, right?
Uh-huh.
There is a trailer for Stranger of Paradise Trials of the Dragon King DLC.
Oh, I saw that trailer.
And baby, we're getting staves, whatever.
Yeah. Or
new
glaives.
Weapon class, which means we're getting new are we in glaives too?
I thought it was glaives that I saw. It's the one that he was holding.
Because there was Pilgrim, something with an E, and then Summoner is what I saw.
Ooh.
And Summoner, you can summon Bahamut.
Okay, can we use that to beat the final boss in that game?
I don't know. I don't know, like, if it opens up a certain thing where you have to, like, beat the game in order to access it. Like, I don't know where it opens up. Those details I haven't found yet. But if you don't have the CS already, you can upgrade to the digital deluxe to get it. Apparently, that's the only way to get the season pass. I don't know. They won't sell the season pass just by itself. Go figure.
Do you have to buy the DLC in packs separately?
What was that?
Can you buy the DLC in packs separately?
I would assume, but the season pass is $30, and they've already announced 3 DLCs, so I'm just banking on the fact that that's going to be cheaper.
Right. Right.
Or at least the same, because even if they're all $10, I paid the same amount. I don't see them being less than that individually. So yeah, but new classes, new weapons, and a new inventory slot. Which this will be interesting. I don't know if you have to unlock this inventory slot or if it's just going to be available. Because if it's just available, if we're having trouble beating this game, we'll have a whole additional inventory slot that didn't balance the game around. You know what I mean?
Oh, I didn't know about the inventory slot thing. Was that the trailer?
Yeah. Okay, maybe there's 2 trailers then.
Oh.
Or multiple. Because when I saw it said new inventory the accessory slot. You can put like an amulet on, and it doesn't give you like stats or anything like that. It just gives you a special something. Like the thing that they showed, I couldn't read what it did, but it was a cactar ring.
Interesting. Okay, that might balance something out for us, where we might actually have an upper hand against this stupid final boss. Tell you what, man, the worst.
Tell you that. It's not the final boss yet.
All right. Well, whatever it is, dude is whoever this. What's his name again? Astos. Yeah, hate him. I want him dead.
But if you do watch trailers, possible spoilers, just throwing that out there for everybody. Depends where the storyline is going. This could be, it could be a few things. This could be alongside the main story, or it could actually take place after the fact. It depends on where the story goes. That's why I say possible spoilers.
Could do the story like they did Assassin's Creed and just ruin it.
Well, you know, they could. But I don't know. I'm excited. Now I kind of want to see if there's other classes.
This is the thing.
Glaives? I thought we already had.
Yeah, no, we don't have. We don't have glaives. We have halberds, and we have
that's right.
halberds, spears, lances. Are halberds and lances the same thing?
Halberd is for the lancer, I believe.
Okay, so we have halberds, spears, great swords. I think those are the only like really long weapons we have. I'm pretty sure we don't have any like staffs or poles or anything. No, nor do we have any glaives. We don't have those either. As far as I remember. Yeah, no, we don't. Here's the thing though. Square Enix is pumping out stuff. I am more than happy to buy most of the stuff they want to pump out. Listen, keep putting out stuff, keep putting out games, keep putting out more content, more and more content every week. From this, they're going to like
Pilgrim, Evoker, Summoner, and it is just staff. If maybe Glaive comes later, I don't know.
What's the Evoker? Is that really like taunting enemies or something? Like making them like...
Pilgrim can use their job action to perform an assault hook, which changes the length of the staff and grabs an enemy. Interesting.
Okay, like a grapple type move?
You can use the job action evoke to summon a spear. The spear will automatically attack your foes and unleash special abilities on command. And then Summoner, while the Dragon King is active, your MP and max MP will continually decrease. But you can control Bahamut and its powerful abilities. Oh, okay,
I feel like that's a cheat.
Depending on the amount of maximum MP that has been consumed, Bahamut will be able to use Mega Flare, Giga Flare, and Exa Flare.
Oh my god, I feel like that's OP.
It sounds like it's gonna be a one and done though.
Oh god.
Kind of like if you were playing the sorcerer, and all you had was just Ultima, and then you ran out of mana for like the fight.
That's true. That's true. I'm happy with
the
so
new
Square Enix
mechanics are only available when you complete the game's story, so you won't have access to the accessory slot or the chaos equipment.
Oh, there goes that. We do have to beat it one of these days, though. We just have to just do it. We just do it. Maybe we'll just, I don't know if I could bump the difficulty down just for that one fight and just do it. I don't know. Maybe we might have to do that. I really don't want to. I never want to do that, but I don't know. We'll see. I ain't no quitter, I'll tell you that much.
You'll be able to choose other characters to play as.
What do you mean, other characters?
When you're playing in multiplayer or in single player, you will be able to choose who you are playing as. Jed, Ash, Neon, Sophia.
Seriously?
Yeah, apparently.
Oh, when is that just with the free update or something like that? We get to do that?
Yeah, it's just part of this DLC, I guess.
That came out today, didn't it?
Maybe.
Or tomorrow.
The game comes out Friday. No, not Friday. No, it comes out tomorrow, the 20th, right? Yeah. Or tonight.
There was just an update for it. Yeah, there was an update for it, so I saw that go through.
There's another difficulty level. Oh boy.
Oh great. We need more difficulty in this. That's exactly what we need.
Yeah, I mean, we could probably lower the difficulty. Maybe we'll be alright. Yeah, we could just do that.
Am I a quitter though? No. Do I make Assassin's Creed? No, I'm not like them.
Yes, if it means progressing past this boss, because we already know that bosses are not a linear difficulty curve. Certain bosses are a joke.
Do I work at Ubisoft? No. Do I want to commit suicide? No.
Wow, okay. We went a different route with this. Anyway, we're both hyped.
100% we are.
Couldn't tell.
Absolutely hyped.
Give me that.
We also, I believe, wanted to talk about something else.
I don't know what this was.
Yeah, before we move on, after reading the lawsuit, that guy, underplayed in the headlines for this, calling him a troll. That guy has broken the law in so many ways.
Oh, okay.
They're suing him for 13 counts of copyright infringement, and they want $150,000 per each time he breached that copyright.
It's quite a bit of money.
They probably are going to win all of those because copyright law definitely favors corporations, especially in America. So probably screwed on that. His threats are very credible because he didn't just go, "I'll kill you." He literally explained that he was moving 30 minutes away from where the community manager lives, said he wasn't safe. The community manager, he told the community manager, this guy's not safe. Uploaded a picture of him and said, "This is my new profile picture," and then reached out online to see if anybody was willing to burn down Bungie headquarters. So, there's a point, like Genesis here, thankfully, he keeps his threats thinly veiled. Like, there's not much going on there. Like, they're very general because he hates Ubisoft, but he's not gonna go and actually do anything. Please do not respond to that. But this guy definitely, I think should be in jail based on all the things he did. I doubt he will get that. And also, depending on what kind of judge sees this, they could be like, I don't understand any of this. So it really could go. This dude's definitely gonna owe Bungie a lot. If he even loses on one of the copyright infringements, then he has to pay Bungie's lawyer fees as well. So this guy is screwed because not only has he left a trail of evidence, but Bungie has picked up and used that trail and outlined in a 30-page lawsuit like timestamps of everything. Hey, this is when he agreed to do this. This is when he used a fake phone number to agree to this. This is when he again confirmed that he won't do it even though he broke it. They waited for him to do it so many times. Yeah. They waited so many times. They gave him so many chances. Like I guarantee you they see 5 or 6 people or people do this 5 or 6 times and they don't do anything about it. But this guy was nuts. Absolutely, this guy is going to owe Bungie, and he's probably screwed for the rest of his life. So, That's just my non-lawyer opinion. I watch Better Call Saul. I don't know if that helps. But yeah, no, that guy's screwed. I can't wait for the follow-up. I don't know if we'll ever get a public follow-up. I wouldn't be surprised if it settles, outside of court, he takes some sort of plea, and he just owes them I don't know, $20,000. Also, his Twitch following doesn't seem high enough for him to make any money as a Twitch partner. Also, violating Twitch terms of service, so Twitch could jump in on this if they want. And a lot of his threats were through Twitter, so Twitter could jump on this if they want. Yeah, this guy is stupid, really stupid. So, thankfully, we keep Genesis in check. But yeah, real dumb, real bad guy.
All right. Cool. I'm liking what I'm hearing. All right.
I'm liking what I'm hearing, too.
What was this other thing we got to talk about now? Because I don't know what I'm missing.
Well, other than me just taking notes on that this guy did, I was going to talk about what...
It took me a second, but that was funny.
For the rest of 2022 so far, we are pretty stacked with games. I kind of want to just know what the panel is going to be playing or buying in the next 6 months, because there's a lot of games coming out for the rest of 2022. I mean, myself, I got 6. I'm not going to name them yet, obviously, but I got 6 or 7. So, Kevin, what do you got? What you going to be buying for the rest of this year?
Am I just naming? Am I just going? All right, here we go.
You do what you got to do, man.
Assuming everything actually comes out when they say it's going to come out. All right. So, your results may vary. Really, my results may vary. Let's see. Project Warlock 2 definitely at the top of that list. I can't wait for that game. It hopefully comes out this year. There's some sort of playable demo. I don't want to play it. I want to play the full game. I want the full experience, baby. I'm so ready. Tactical Breach Wizards. That game looks really, really fun. Angry Foot. Thank you, Adam, for pointing that game out to me. That game looks great.
What is
also,
Angry
thank you, Adam,
Foot?
for
Angry Foot's great.
The best. Look it up right now. Look it up on YouTube. It's amazing. Oh my god, I keep forgetting the name of this. Roller Drome.
August.
Thank you, Adam. Yep, it's coming out. It's coming out real soon.
I think we're gonna get that on Plus, aren't we?
It's my style of
I
game
believe so.
Because I loved.
Kevin, did Project Warlock 2 not come out June 10th?
It's in early release, I thought.
Oh.
Early access, I mean.
Ah, okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I like Angerfoot. Angerfoot looks good.
Yeah, it does.
Oh
Angerfoot's what I want to do right now.
The banana what the hell is that game?
My friend Pedro.
That was it. Yeah, Rollerdrome looks kind of like that, and that was a great game. I would definitely play that. I'll probably wind up picking up Ready or Not by the end of the year. Even though that's still in early access. That title tickles you, doesn't it?
Ready or not? Ready or not?
Ready or not? Here I come.
Insanely cool. Oh my god.
It's like Rainbow Six.
Yeah, very, very realistic approach to it.
Yeah. It's only PC.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Sadly.
That looks good.
I feel like I'm forgetting stuff, but that's a look into what I'm looking forward to.
Oh
Harry Potter.
Oh God.
What?
Ready or Not originally had a publisher, but then they were dropped in December of 2021.
Oh, rip.
Yeah. Let's see what happens
Void
with
Interactive. That was their publisher.
It'd be freaking awesome. Here's my pipe dream for that. If Ready or Not was picked up by Tripwire.
My pipe dream.
Void Interactive is the development team. Team 17 was their publisher.
Oh, yeah, Team 17 is usually really good.
Yeah, they dropped them. Then there was speculation about stuff that wasn't true. So I don't know if that's coming out.
Who dropped who? The developers dropped Team 17, or Team 17 dropped
It seems
game?
like Team 17 dropped the game.
Got it.
Kevin, The Devil Inside.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. That's this year. Yep.
That's this year, I believe, right? The Devil Inside.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna be getting that one.
Just,
or The Devil in Me, sorry.
Whatever it is.
Devil in Me, yeah.
There's two different games with very similar titles.
What about The Devil Inside Me?
What about it?
Is that possession or love?
I put it there.
Oh.
It was an act of love, Adam. I was trying to better you.
Am I holding Damien in my butt now? That was a reference. That was for the Christians.
I don't follow Christianity.
You don't follow anything.
Yeah, I don't follow anything.
Don't follow anything. Death threats to a company. Get out of here. You don't follow anything. You don't believe. You don't have morals. Oh wait, they're not related. Never mind. Ha ha ha! What a shot at religion that was.
Anyway.
Too bad they didn't have bulletproof backpacks. Fucking.
Oh no, Genesis can't talk again.
He became a frog.
No, I'm just wondering whether I should follow the church of hating Ubisoft, or I should follow the temple of Ubisoft's destruction, or should I actually follow the synagogue of planned demise to Ubisoft? One of those religions.
What's the mosque?
The mosque is the bombing of Ubisoft.
Whoa, hey! Wow, that was messed up. I'm telling you,
brought it back. I didn't say anything. You brought it back.
Oh, now he's blaming you for it. What are you gonna do about it? Balls in your court.
He's blaming me for what he said. Yeah, typical Genesis.
Yeah, you're the one who brought it back up. So I didn't say. I said I left it. I left it in the past. You brought it back up.
No. Adam didn't bring it back up. The devil inside of him brought it back up.
The devil inside of him, right up his butt, brought it up.
Hey man, I already made that.
Came out of his mouth.
Hey man, that's usually where it comes from. Goes backwards.
Kevin, you're not excited for the...
Metal Slug Tactics is another game.
Yep. You're not excited for Resident Evil 8 DLC.
Well, I don't own the base game, so...
It's usually a problem. I found that to be a big problem back in the day when I would want to play DLC.
Back in the day.
Start up my PS3, purchase that DLC, and they're like, put the disc in. I'm like, what disc? No! Not again! $878 lost in total. Kept buying all those trains.
Oh no! I was wondering where this was going. I was like, "That's a very specific number." Hold on.
I don't think anybody is getting the Lord of the Rings game, right? The Gollum game. Nobody's looking forward to that.
No.
Cynthia might.
Ooh.
Cynthia.
Oh, really? Does he want to play that?
Well, he likes Lord of the Rings, so he might be interested in that. It depends.
Interesting.
It's good. And also, he'll wait for cheap.
Yeah.
Yo, what?
Are you gonna revisit Biomutant since it's gonna be getting a PlayStation 5 patch?
Ooh, maybe.
Okay.
I'm not far from completing that game. I just have to actually do the storyline and not just wander around.
And then obviously the game you've been waiting for forever, Overwatch 2. You know, I'm sure you're.
I would rather.
So excited to come.
I would rather
that.
try to gouge out both my eyes using only the PlayStation.
That's a.
Wait, hold on. Which part of the PlayStation?
Adam.
Well, you see, if you're looking at it right, you look at the front
cover, right?
It's standing up on a stand.
100%, yeah. We're the same.
You got
place.
the two covers that are almost spaced out perfectly.
Yeah.
Just try to
the two eye scoops. I got you. We're good. We're there. Yes, Genesis.
Adam, you want to come join my cause?
I feel like I already know what this cause is. But I'm going to ask, what's this cause?
Want to join the cause? Just
cause.
Did you like that?
Honestly, I did, but then the one game looks like crap on PlayStation.
Okay. I don't think they ever patched that to fix that.
They did not. So. I look it up every so often.
Kevin, aren't you gonna go Modern Warfare 2 as well? Are you not gonna go for that?
Oh yeah. No,
I just keep adding.
Games?
Yeah, I just keep adding games to the list.
Stop! I don't wanna. Where'd you
Um,
put the bottle cap? Here.
I think that's it as far as what you're 100% interested in. Like to say, okay, this is what I'm gonna get. You're passing on a Callisto Protocol. I know you're not gonna get that. And then God of War. I mean, you did not.
Yeah.
You beat the original God of War?
No.
Okay, so you're not interested in Ragnarok.
No, the beginning was too long of a tutorial.
Gotcha. All right, well, I mean, Kevin, sounds like you have about 11 or 12 games you're potentially buying.
It's kind of insane how much I remember of Kevin playing games.
Yeah. I feel like there's another game. Oh, there's Gun
Evil
Revolution,
West.
but that I don't have to pay for. Evil West, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. The gameplay looked so good. I'm so ready. If Darksiders 4 comes out somehow this year, I'll get that too, but it's probably not coming out this year.
No, that's not coming out this year.
The game even confirmed?
I think it finally is.
That game Evil West is part of the Target 20% off thing. You have that offer.
Oh, there you go.
Not
you want to buy from the big red corporation, buy it from Target.
Check your Target app there and search for any, just search PS5 games, and it should come up if you're part of that offer. I don't know, I think it was a decent amount of people, but it might be select. Not sure.
Oh, okay.
Kevin, were you ever interested in Destroy All Humans?
No.
Okay.
I know it's a big game, but
yeah.
No.
Okay.
Darksiders 4 not confirmed yet.
Oh, really? I thought I finally.
There was some promo art that leaked from the art director that worked on the other games last November. That people were like, this may confirm it, but still no official announcement.
Okay.
So probably not this year.
There's hope.
There's still hope. It's THQ in Nordic or whatever. So they can be like, it's out, go play it. What?
So about 10 to 12 games you're going to be getting this year. Hopefully you get all of them, and hopefully you enjoy all of them.
More to that list. Don't worry, I know you will.
Yeah, I'll keep adding.
I know a game is on Adam's list of games that he's getting by the end of the year. He doesn't want to get it, but he's gonna.
What game?
The next Paugy game.
Kevin.
Listen, I already made him download Avengers.
Right.
I already made him do that, so.
You didn't make me do anything. I already had that downloaded. I downloaded that from work. What's wrong with you?
What did you say, Adam?
The Paugy games, I never say I'm going to get them, ever.
Yep.
And I will maintain this lie to myself, that I will never purchase another Paugy game. And then all of a sudden I'll be like, what are you doing, Kevin? So, yeah, no. Actual games, I'm assuming it's my turn. I'm just going to go. Actual games that are coming out.
Transition, I like
thank
it.
you. Yeah. Hey, Kevin, it was all you.
It was.
And the actual games that are coming out, there's 2 potentials and 1 confirmed for me. God of War confirmed, November 9th. I already took the day off. I'm ready. My body is ready, Reggie. Reggie's going to be with me. He's going to hold my hand. We're going to play together. It's going to be beautiful. Can't wait.
Are you sure it's your hand that he's holding?
He better. Where else is he going to hold?
Yeah. He's going to be polishing your ball sack.
Ooh. I'm riding another bucket.
Reggie's going to be my bucket. Anyways, Saints Row, I think it could be compelling because I like the other Saints Rows, and I think I would play this one. It depends. I need to see more of it, and then, like when it comes out, I don't know if that's a full price game for me. Also, it depends on the trophy list, so we'll see. If I can get that one with a discount, I got some Sony points. I also have Discover points that Genesis has yelled about at me for, so I might as well use them on something.
It's ridiculous.
Get over it.
It's just too much.
Yeah, it's just, hey, they're just points, man.
Get over it, Genesis. By any means necessary, get over it.
I'm gonna get over it the same way I'm gonna get over it.
Whatever you're looking at right
now. No, we don't have to go there. You don't have to go there. You don't have to go there. You always start.
It's like me and my fit.
You always start a sentence that's against Ubisoft with, you want to know what, or something like that. And you start, like, somebody's sentence ends, and then you repeat that partially, and then construct a new sentence of hate towards Ubisoft. So it's kind of nice, like, seeing, like, being able to predict that. And then the other game I might possibly get, I know Desinota's kind of with me on this. We just need one thing confirmed. Last of Us Part 1. We just need the gameplay confirmed, and they just, some screenshots leaked today of that. Naughty Dog needs to figure out what the hell's going on there. And also the scene, the opening scene, the opening cut scene, before it cuts to The Last of Us, like actual words, that appeared. And the animation is just, it's a game changer. Like, I already think it's a game changer by looking at, like, cutscenes and stuff. So I can't imagine what gameplay's going to look like, but I just need that confirmed, and that'll be a day one for me. But other than that, that's kind of all I have. Roller Drome could be cool. I might try it. Everything else is kind of like, ask me when we're there. You know what I mean? Like, I'm more excited about, like, I'm more excited for God of War, if I'm honest. But I'm more excited about, like, games that I don't know I want yet. So, surprise me. Because, it's always fun to get surprised with, oh, what's this? Oh, this is out? Oh, let me play it. Oh, that was fun. So, yeah, those are the 3.
And you obviously have no interest in Gotham Knights, 110%.
Gotham Knights did not convince me with the first trailer, and somehow has made my feeling of unease worse with every trailer they've put out. So I don't understand anything about that game. I don't understand how you can show a lifelong Batman fan aspects of a Batman-centered universe video game, but every time he sees it, he goes, "Oh no, what the?" So
get out of my bucket.
I would need to be severely if the trophies are like a 1 difficulty. Cool. But yeah, that's definitely not a day one. I don't even think they could show me anything for it to be a day one. So.
Yeah.
But hey, I'd love to be surprised. I'd love all of a sudden they put out a trailer and they're like, "This is why you need this game." Oh my god! Like,
I used to believe in surprises.
You used to believe in surprises?
I don't believe in surprises anymore.
What are you talking about? Like, not too long ago, you woke up on a Sunday to Kingdom Hearts 4. You don't believe in surprises. You shut your mouth. You shut your mouth. I should be the one saying I don't believe in surprises. Infamous is fucking dead, dude. Get out of here. You're positive. I'm negative.
Ubisoft ruined surprises for me.
For the love of all that is holy, leave Ubisoft alone.
No, never. You're not buying Skull and Bones as well. I mean, I know you were a real
Nobody's
big fan
buying
of
Skull and Bones.
You're not buying that, obviously.
Skull and Bones comes out one day before God of War.
My day is going pretty well. Playing Stray.
Wait a minute. Kevin, you would buy?
Absolutely, you would.
Hold on. If you would recall, let's go back.
We already know that you were a fan of it and you wanted it to be good, but it looked trash.
That's a flashback.
No,
noise,
oh
right?
God.
If we go back to E3, whatever the shit, when Skull and Bones was first shown off, alright? I made a comment that game looked freaking cool because it looked like World of Tanks on the high seas with old ships, and World of Warships is trash. This game looks good. But then, I also made the comment of, they're going to turn this into an open world game. This isn't just a multiplayer game. I no longer care about this game. And there you go.
Also, when the game first
was
showed,
just PvP and that was it, I'd get it.
See, when the game first was showed, I thought it looked kind of neat because it looked like Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, but like ships. But then it got worse and worse as time has gone on. Don't point that at me. I will teleport you away from here.
Translating.
Hey man, get out of my screen. This is a show where we share our opinions. You can't get mad at all of them. Screw this. Assassin's Creed Valhalla is my game of the year this year. We're doing game of the year early.
But, I did get 2 Tomoe, 2 Murasaki.
So, I'm glad that Desinoto is hosting a stream right now or something. I don't know what the hell's going on.
You're gonna host the stream, Desinoto. Just mute yourself real quick because you're talking over Adam.
He's been talking over all of us. It's okay.
No, I don't.
I don't think I can.
I mean, you can't.
It won't let me mute in the party.
What?
Yeah, the mute options, like, grayed out.
Press the mute on your controller, or...
Yeah, but then the mic won't come to it all.
I am confused.
It's okay, I muted him. We're good. Anyways, yeah, no, I just, Skull and Bones, the more I see of that, which is not much, looks bad. If I'm honest, Kevin, it never looked like World of Tanks, and that original vision of it wasn't even supposed to be World of Tanks. They were like, it's Black Flag ship combat, but more. Yeah, you did. But also, I had false hopes, hoping that it would be a good game. So.
Well, thanks for being my friends, guys. I guess I appreciate it.
Wow.
I'm gonna say I'm not associated with you.
Yeah, I know.
In case Ubisoft ever sues you.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm sure it'll come.
I have noticed you say Ubisoft, so technically you might not be referring to the game company Ubisoft.
It's Ubisoft.
IBsoft, you're right.
Yes.
Kevin, I've been meaning to tell you to go to a doctor about that. It's Ubisoft.
I've heard people pronounce it Ubisoft.
I don't know if you know this, but a lot of people are wrong.
I've also heard people pronounce it Ubisoft.
I've also heard both ways. The correct way is Ubisoft.
I hate that even more.
Yeah, you would. Understandable, though.
Obby.
I can't.
Hey, what if we call it Booby Soft?
Ooh.
Doesn't make a difference because you're still gonna get the damn games and play it. All right. I mean, I'm done with this now.
What are you talking about?
I am.
I buy one of their games every 2 years on discount. Used.
Now hold on.
I buy a used copy of their games.
Hold on. No, you don't buy one of their games every 2 years. First of all, let me correct you. You buy 2 of their games every goddamn year. Okay?
In what way?
Far Cry and Assassin's Creed.
Most years I don't buy Assassin's Creed.
Should we go back to the platinums that you have?
I didn't. Hey, a lot of them are gifts, my guy. This is called God's loophole.
I swear to God, if I could.
If you know what the real God's loophole is, this is a hysterical joke. Thank you.
I don't know what God's loophole is.
Anal. God's loophole is anal. That's what that's about. So.
Oh boy. I am about to put something through a wall.
You're telling me.
You really got to work out something about this Ubisoft thing with you.
Let's play guess what it is. What's Kevin putting through the wall?
A socket.
A copy of Assassin's Creed 4.
Why would he have that?
I like Adam's answer.
Actually, no. You should put my head through the wall.
We really have to figure out how we avoid you talking about it. Like, why do you have to bring it up every time?
Summer Alien ticket's pretty nice.
Like, it's the most, like, downer thing of this podcast. Like, it's fun sometimes, and other times it's just like, what's going on? Is this like a character you put on?
No.
I know you hate them, but like...
Solo up too.
Did you realize you're annoying about it like 80% of the time?
Yes.
Then why do you do it? Let's talk about it. This is intervention. Yasunoto, speak up. I am muted.
No, we have a podcast.
Yeah, this is my topic.
I still have... Okay.
Kevin, let's take a break from you. Real quick.
To get the Summer Part 2 servants.
Genesis, what's going on there? Like, why do you do it? If you know it's annoying, why do you keep going with it?
Because we've already talked about this. They take something that's near and dear to me and they've destroyed it, and I will never let it go.
Yeah, but if it's annoying your fellow podcasters who at points think, I don't want to do this anymore, because you just keep going on and on about it.
Well, I mean, I guess I could let it go.
You gotta let it go, man. Remember that little fuck stick with the ponytail we used to know?
Yeah.
And by little, he was a fat lot. It doesn't matter.
Wow.
Doesn't matter. It's in Bellevue, Washington. It's okay. But no. That's a joke. Genesis gets. But and one that makes me laugh, and I'm really trying to move on. I don't know why I said it. I'm about to break out. But anyways.
I'm about to break.
We mostly don't talk about it because like it's a horrible, dark subject, and we just ignore it most of the time, right?
Yeah.
Why can't we give that treatment to Ubisoft?
Guess so.
Next,
we can do that.
You know what I mean? No, get happier. Be happier right now.
For me.
Be happier.
We can 100% do that.
Cool. All right. Kevin, next up.
Yo.
Probably not.
No, we haven't. Don't we have games from somebody else?
What? Yeah. Who?
No, Genesis did what he did.
Nah, he skipped his turn.
Wow. No,
I'm just kidding. Go ahead,
Genesis. I love you. Come here, give me a hug.
Yeah. Hey, everybody hug him. Come on. Oh my God, I fell. Okay. Hey, dude, where you go? Hey, you do realize I am the god of this universe. Now, you can run, sir, but you literally cannot hide. You can't even leave this room, if I'm honest. Come here, come on.
A man chasing another man with an apple.
Yeah. Look, hey, he's not even trying to leave. That means he wants to get hugged. Come on. Come on. Let me hug you. What did I tell you? You can't leave. Hey, man. What did I tell you? You can't leave. I took away all your permissions.
Space Star is definitely one of the best ones.
Genesis.
Genesis,
Here,
no.
right here.
I know Summer Kiara is pretty good too, but she's
crazy. Absolutely crazy. He got away. Oh no!
How to use her.
Oh no!
I got like 6 games I'm probably gonna buy.
Let's do it.
Oh God, I forgot about the devil inside me,
Nick,
or whatever
what it
was.
Devil inside me.
I think it's the devil inside me. I can't remember the title anymore.
I don't remember what it is.
It's called Stray. It's too good.
I think. Oh God, I'm gonna get Soul Hackers. Soul Hackers 2. I'm gonna get.
Soul Hackers.
Yeah, that's the Atlas game that looks like Persona, but it's like in a steampunk future. I think that's what it looks like.
He's a steampunk future.
I still gotta get Ghostwire Tokyo. I know it's already out, but I'm probably gonna buy it when it's cheap on Black Friday. Call of Duty, Callisto Protocol, God of War.
I guess it doesn't show up for the
why is this blocked?
Stream.
I don't know why this is blocked. When blocked,
get my chair out of this. Continue. I'm sorry.
Whenever Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core Reunion comes, and then Forspoken, I think. That's all I'm getting so far. Well, Forspoken is next year. I'm gonna see what Hogwarts Legacy looks like. If it's good, if it's decent, I don't know. I may do that one.
Nice.
And I think that's it for now. Unless we figure out something else coming out in September, because knowing Sony, they'll have something coming in September.
Oh yeah.
Abby, she might be, but I feel like her stats are kind of low.
I don't think Destino's paying attention to this at all, so we're gonna skip him. Kevin, what's your next one?
Destino.
Yes.
Tell me about my eyes.
Well, the last time I saw them, they're pretty nice.
Oh, see, he's paying attention.
Destino, what are the rest of the games you're gonna get for 2022? What's your list
I already asked him.
Oh, yeah, okay, all right, never mind.
I messaged in his chat on Twitch.
I don't even know what else is coming out this year. No, Last of Us. Or one.
Yeah, you're gonna get that, I know.
Let's see here.
Gotta play God of War, and then you'll get God of War.
Yeah, God of War once I play the first game.
Yep. Cat game first, then God of War.
What else is coming in 2022?
Adam.
What?
Adam is coming in 2022.
That game, Thymesia?
What is that?
That's like another Souls, action game, I think.
Yeah.
It's like $30 too, so it's not even that expensive.
I forgot.
I forgot about the other one. What's the other one?
That's also part of the Target 20% off sale thing.
I brought it up the one podcast that was like, oh my god, I still need to see gameplay. There's no gameplay.
I forgot about Bright Memory Infinite. I want to see how that ends up reviewing. I'll see how that reviews. That comes out tomorrow.
Oh.
Yeah. Or Thursday, actually, it comes out. The 21st.
Sonic
see how it
Frontiers.
reviews. I forgot about Sonic Frontiers.
More of that too.
Yeah, I want to see more of that as well.
Callisto, definitely. One of the bigger ones for me.
I'm skipping Dead Space for that. I'm not buying Dead Space.
Not buying Dead Space.
No, not buying Dead Space.
I will be buying both.
Okay, you can buy both then.
Because there's not enough horror games to go around. Not enough quality ones, at least.
I mean, we got Resident Evil 8 DLC in October. And we got the Dark Anthology games. And we got Callisto.
And my nuts.
That's a big horror game. Kevin's nuts.
I mean, that's probably it for the next 6 months. There's not a whole lot.
Solstice? Steel Rising?
I think that is the game. Yes.
That's the one you were thinking of?
Yep, I'm pretty sure that is.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Don't say thank you to Adam. Say thank you to his nuts.
Thank you, Adam's nuts. You have a beautiful voice.
You're welcome!
God.
Into 23, I mean, RE4 remake and...
What did you just say?
I said into 2023.
Yeah, we're not doing
RE4.
that.
We're not doing that, just 2022.
Oh, I thought you said the Naughty Horror remake.
Kevin immediately was like, excuse me? What is that? I'd be also the same thing. Like, excuse me?
Let me ask you a question. If the Naughty Horror remake was coming out, when do you think Naughty Horror came out?
Back in the 60s.
Like, before even the first video game. Interesting, okay.
Yes.
You, man.
Yes.
I
think it was the first edition of Twister.
See, he's got the right idea. He's got the right idea.
No, I mean, Turkey though.
It was the first edition that Ponytail Man had to play. That was the original game.
Wow.
So like, I don't like Twister wasn't created until like the mid 1960s. So I again. It fits with the narrative you've created. I don't know if y'all did that on purpose. I would assume not.
No, I didn't. He wasn't born in the 60s, so I couldn't have made it that way.
Interesting, okay.
I was born in the 60s.
You were 65? Born in the 30s.
Oh, I don't know what that means for me.
Hot diggity dog. You're dying.
Thank God. Over.
Oh,
you're born in the 30s, in your 90s, Kevin.
Put me in the ground, Daddy.
She was with Castoria.
Yep. Alright. Kevin, you want to move on to the next topic? I think we're done with this topic.
Alright, I think we are done with this topic. The next topic is Stray.
Talk about it. Tell me about it.
Alright, let me tell you all about it. All right?
Spread it.
No spoilers, because everybody's getting it, right? Everybody's getting Stray?
You can spoil it for me.
No, you can't.
No, because Adam doesn't want that spoiled. And I'm not spoiling it for anybody, because I'm not that far into the game. So, this game... Yo, you can use the touchpad in Minecraft to navigate menus? Why didn't I know this before?
You don't play Minecraft that often.
No, I don't.
I've told you.
Yeah, that sounds alright. I'm gonna fix the roof while I'm talking.
You fixed it.
I know list, but there's plenty
no, that's not the right block. Alright.
Uploaded by Xnaya.
So, Stray is a pretty darn good game for a whole lot of reasons. Let's start with the controller. Controller is where it's at, honestly. So I started playing, and my roommate and my better half were both watching as well.
I wasn't there.
Okay, my other better half. Sorry.
How many halves do you have?
I don't know. Genesis was there.
4. Oh. I'm nobody's better half. Don't even make a joke like that.
I didn't know Mike was
and
there.
My left nut.
Kevin's left nut is probably better than what I am.
Wow.
Can't get any of this.
So don't give me too much praise.
Anyway, so started playing, and controller, the haptic was great. You can feel so much. You're drinking water, there's haptic feedback for it. You're carrying something, there's haptic feedback for that. Are you purring? There's haptic feedback for that. It's pretty great because Marie actually had the controller. She was playing when curled up and took a nap, and Mary and I were both watching, and then all of a sudden, like, well after the animation is done, Marie just goes, "Aww," and we're both like, what, like, nothing's changed, and then she just hands the controller off to us, and it's just gently vibrating with the cat's purring, and the controller speaker has the purr coming through it.
Oh. Fucking daddy.
It's pretty freaking great. Yeah, these people really just went all out with you playing as a cat. The one thing that you don't really get a chance to do a whole lot is the whole thing where they like rub up against things. That's not really that. It's in the game, but not a whole lot of that.
How much have you played so far? Out of curiosity.
How
far are you in?
Played for about 2.5 hours or so.
Okay.
And I'm still in the slums area. I can go to the next area, but I'm trying to get the last few things that I'm looking for. So we're basically exploring all over the place because you have a lot of area you can cover in this game, and it's fantastic. I love it. There's a lot of little fetch questy sort of things to do for people. That's pretty great, and really it's like the bulk of the game, I guess. There's a very interesting narrative going on. Very cool themes going on in the game. But yeah, I don't know. It's such an experience, and oddly enough, they vary it up quite a bit. The environment doesn't get too samey feeling. There's a lot of like graffiti and stuff on walls that make it look like. I mean, the buildings themselves are all designed differently and have like different things all around them, but like it's still somewhat samey architecture. But the graffiti on walls and different messages and posters and stuff, that all breaks it up quite a bit. The adaptive triggers come into play when you're scratching on things.
What the hell? Wait, this is so cool. The controls are reversed when I have the paper bag on my head.
Yes. Yes. When you stick your head in a paper bag and you get stuck on your head, all the controls reverse.
Yeah. Now, does this game make you feel like you're a cat?
Yes.
I mean, that really depends on you, the player, and how like immersed you get in the game.
Okay.
I wouldn't say so, but I could definitely see people being like, "Oh yeah."
I mean, Jeff Shinoda immediately said yes.
But like, it is incredibly apparent that like these people really wanted to capture a cat's personality and life and like the things that cats do in this game, because everything is incredibly believable, including how the cat like reacts to things. Also the meowing and stuff confused both the cats in my apartment.
Oh.
One was scared to go near the controller, and every time I made it meow, I was like, "What the hell is going on? I just want to sleep, man. Leave me alone." The other one was watching TV. So.
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of that on Twitter, where people are playing the game and their cats are just watching.
She even like went closer to the TV, and then as the cat was like running around, would like look behind the TV to see where it was. Adorable, just adorable.
So far, no attacks to the TV.
Nope.
I saw one attack to a TV.
Nice.
On Twitter.
And at one point, just a few hours after the game came out, I went on Twitch just to see how it was doing. 272,000 viewers at that time. The next highest game was League of Legends at 180, so 182,000 it is.
Yeah, it's doing all right.
Yeah.
And then on Steam, so there's we've talked about Benji sales, a lot before. What
yeah,
the hell?
Yeah.
That's weird. He talked about, he always tracks like concurrent players on Steam. Annapurna Pictures, their previous records were Journey with 1,757 concurrent players, Neon White with 3,277, Outer Wilds with 7,900, 12 Minutes with 8,021, and then Stray reached 60,708. So, a little bit of a jump there. So Stray probably going to do real well, and also everyone on PlayStation is probably going to be playing except Genesis and like a few others. So
what I will say as well is I've already read some of the reviews a little bit without like trying to spoil the game for myself, which they all do a pretty good job of not spoiling anything. Apparently, when you get to the end, it's left open for more content. I am hopeful.
Love it. Love it. Can't wait. Also, currently, Stray is trending on Twitter. In the United States, it's number 13.
Oh, shoot.
So,
look at that.
Pretty popular game.
Very popular.
Cat's very popular in the United States. I'm curious how this is received everywhere else. Probably going to be real big here, and that's about it. Maybe the UK, but yeah, can't. I've downloaded. I can't wait to play it. I'll probably maybe play it tomorrow. I'm trying to decide if I want to finish the DLC for Valhalla before jumping in. I don't know. And then I gotta play Avengers this weekend sometime. Yeah, I have too many bad games to play before I play Stray. I'm excited. Genesis, you're not convinced?
Looking for more of a game that makes me feel like I have a ponytail. I'm not
I feel like
really
we've
looking for
reached
a
a
cat
different
game.
level of something going on here. Let's hope it's reversible.
Yeah, it's probably reversible in your crotch. I would be curious to see how this game did if it had a dog instead of a cat. I wonder how much more or how much less it would do if it had a puppy, like a little puppy or a dog or something like that in there instead of a cat. Just because I know there's a divide in the U.S. with like cats and dogs. Well, there's a lot of people who are dog people, a lot of people are cat people. I wonder if it would made a difference. Maybe, I don't know, maybe more people would play, maybe less people would have played it.
Interesting, but also usually people who are like in that debate still like both.
Interesting.
Everyone just has a preference. Like I would say I'm more of a I'm not really a pet person if I'm honest. I like visiting people who have pets. I like cats. And I also like dogs quite a bit. So I'm not on any side in that war.
Okay.
I don't think.
That was just a thought that I had of like, I wonder if it would have done any difference if it had a dog instead of a cat.
It would be a completely different game, I'd say.
Yeah, that's
it can't. Yeah, it can't be the same thing. Also, dog sleeping, and you want the purring thing. It's gonna have to be a fart for it to vibrate as heavy as a purr. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Or a growl.
Nothing wrong with that.
Oh no, another paper bag.
Yeah, wrong with that.
What?
I found another paper bag. It's on my head now.
Kevin, are we all done with your topics?
My topics are finally done. I apologize for taking the entire show.
Oh, no, you're good.
No,
Please,
yeah, you're
that's
good.
what the show is for.
Paper bag just blasted off my head just now.
Anybody else got any topics before we wrap up here?
I do.
You do?
Yeah, not related to Stray. It's a mini review of the Resident Evil series.
Oh, Jesus.
On Netflix.
Go ahead. Lay it on us.
Was anybody going to watch it?
No.
No. I plan on watching it because I've actually heard halfway decent things about it, but I'm curious to see what you say.
Yes. Okay. So 8 episodes. I think it's like an hour each. Pause it here. I just can't go to sleep. So halfway decent is a pretty good way to put it.
Okay.
Because I found it was literally halfway. Not like episode wise halfway, but the whole show as a whole was about halfway good. Because of certain things. So first of all, Lance Reddick, the man who do you know who they all play?
No.
Oh.
I don't even know who Lance Reddick is.
Silence in Horizon, the black guy.
Oh, okay, sure.
Really good actor.
Wesker.
Really good. Yes, he plays Wesker in this show. And
interesting.
Honestly, you really won't think of him as a Wesker at first, but as the show goes on, he definitely evolves, and new things happen, and yeah. I don't want to spoil anything, but he's a really good Wesker. The villains basically carry the show, and the main character, Jade, she really sucks. I don't know if it might just be the young Jade that stars in the show. I feel like she's really not that good at acting. Compared to a lot of other acting I've seen, like from that age, which is like teens, like 14, 15 years old. She literally responds to everything with like a shocked face. Every single time anything happens, somebody dies, she has the same face as somebody.
What? Really?
As when somebody like gets
crazy.
I don't know, like her sister's mad, she has the same face, or her dad did something and she's the same. It's so annoying to see her that much in the show, and she does the same stupid face every time. But other than her face,
I'm getting a Hunger Games thing going on here. Yeah, all
right.
Also Twilight.
I took.
Don't insult Twilight.
Let me bring up my notes here.
Genesis and I will fight you on Twilight.
Yeah.
The first one. The rest of them, go ahead.
Fight me, Daddy.
Genesis, you want to fight him? Let's play baseball. It's a Twilight reference. Twilight reference.
Let's play baseball.
The jersey that Alice wore in Twilight just sold for like $5,000 on an auction website in June.
Okay. That's pretty crazy.
That was Adam's interesting fact for the week.
I have my notes here. So...
Oh, he's pulling up notes.
Okay. Another reason why I didn't really like Jade, the main character of the show, basically no character development. She does the same things she does from the beginning to the end of the show. Let's see. They have this thing where they go back and forth between present and future time. That was executed all right. Not the best. It was kind of confusing in parts because it was hard to find what time they were in for certain characters that show up.
Okay.
And yeah, that just made it all hard to keep track of. Some of this is spoiler stuff. the music for the show, they really tried to modernize the soundtrack. They even used a song from a K-pop group in this futuristic town, which, I mean, that doesn't really show up a lot in any shows. Maybe because it's like a more teen-oriented show or something. Then in one other fighting scene, they started playing opera in the background, guns blazing all over the place. I felt like it didn't really match with what Resident Evil's known to have over like all the movies that have come out, the games that have come out. Didn't really match with the tone of that scene. The other character, Billy, that's Jade's sister. She's actually pretty good. Pretty good character. So the monsters in the show, they were well designed, pretty cool to see. They looked, pretty darn good for today's standards. The only issue I had was they didn't have much screen time. Each time a new monster would show up, aside from like the people zombies, they'd only have like a few minutes from the whole episode.
Before they got killed, or they just
before disappear. They're never shown again. So like they introduced one type of monster. There was like this giant worm thing right at the first episode that comes out, and they never show that again. And there's advertisements for liquors in the show. Liquors are in the show, but again, they were only shown like for one scene, and that was it. Never came back. I don't know, that they might do something for season 2, but I mean, Resident Evil is like known for having these crazy either set piece or just like a multitude of different monsters and zombie mutations and all this stuff. And it wasn't really there for this series compared to like the animated movies they've done or any of the past live action Resident Evil movies. So I would say they left the show off where another season could definitely come along. That's mostly all I have to say. And back to the halfway decent, I'd say I think this is like a 5 out of 10. It's a decent it's a decent I don't know, action survival show that has a Resident Evil theming to it, and there's Easter eggs hidden throughout, not hidden, but throughout the show that kind of make you go, oh, that's kind of cool. That like somehow relates to the past games, and yeah, I think mostly just the past games. And then, villains carrying the show, bring the show up, but the main characters kind of bring it down a little bit.
Interesting.
Not very scary. Wasn't really like I didn't feel very tense at all through the show. Even like when the Lakers showed up, or like just the zombies. The zombies don't look that scary.
Makeup was bad, or just CG.
The makeup was all right. I mean, they look like zombies, but not like. Maybe because I don't know. It was set 3 there's a time skip in between in the show, but the zombies don't look like they mutated at all. Very much like they've stayed as like a first stage zombie would look like. Then they tried to put in some comedic parts in the show. None of them really hit from this one character who shows up until a little bit later. Like one time he's actually funny, but everything else he's just kind of there trying to be funny, and jokes don't land. So
interesting.
Yeah, probably worth a watch if you really like Resident Evil, but if not, it's mostly just like an action show. I don't know what else to call it. It's not really thrilling, it's not scary, it's pretty bare bones.
Does this fit in with established canon?
It kind of does and it doesn't, because like I said, there are Easter eggs that relate to past Resident Evil games. But most of the story content itself is pretty different from everything that's come out. Relating to like Wesker and who he is in the show and what he's done in the show doesn't really line up with anything that's shown up in like recent Resident Evil games, or even, well, I guess it fits in the timeline somewhere, but a lot of the story content's pretty different, and the characters aren't like established in the universe either. So yeah, it's kind of just there. Now I'm just waiting for that new animated Resident Evil thing, the next
the last
part
episode
of.
is a giant battle royale episode, right?
Huh?
So the last episode is a giant battle royale episode, right?
For which one?
For Resident Evil.
Oh,
That's kind of how he
the
described it. No.
Jill, Chris,
Oh.
Wesker, Nemesis in all forms, Birkin.
If only.
Just goes.
Based on how you described everything, it just sounds like they blow up something. And then they walk away. That's what it sounds like. That's the type of show it sounds like. They blow up characters.
I'm not gonna confirm or deny anything.
That's what it sounds. It literally sounds like, this is an evil place. Let's blow it up. Let's shoot somebody. Let's blow this place up. Ooh, are they dead? Are they not? Probably, maybe. Anyways, we'll leave it open for season 2. If anybody likes it, bye. That's what that show sounds like. I'm not saying all TV shows are predictable and follow a formula, but I'm pretty sure I know this one.
Yeah, this show is, nothing really surprised me except for a few points in the show that I really thought something else would happen, but then this other thing happened, and it was like shocking, but then it just took the shock factor right out of it, like the scene right afterwards. So
yeah.
I think the only other redeeming thing of this show was Umbrella. Umbrella was pretty good. Aside from a few small things, but their presence in the show was pretty darn Umbrella-like, which I thought was nice.
Alright.
Like, they're this huge corporation that literally rules everything. They own everybody, and you can't go against them. And if you're gonna deal with them, they don't make deals with anybody. They just do what they gotta do, and you're not part of the equation. So, yeah, I think that's all I have to say for this.
Does Mila Jovovich show up?
No.
That's a shame.
That would have been cool. Would have been cool.
She like steps out of a portal. Come with me.
Yeah, there's no actors from anything that they've put out for Resident Evil. All the movies or anything else. No returning cast members, unfortunately.
Yeah, this seems like a low budget teen reboot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would probably go with that.
Yeah.
That supports my 5 out of 10, maybe even like borderline 5, because I liked Wesker enough, I think, and the other villain. So
interesting.
Yeah, that was mostly it.
Interesting. All right. Well, Kevin, how you feel about his review?
I feel like I should just skip it.
I gotta be honest, Kevin. I'm feeling that for you as well. I mean, honestly, give it a shot. Give one episode a shot at least. I would say.
I gave Cuphead a shot. For some reason, I kept watching that show. So Cuphead's bad.
The problem
that one's actually getting good reviews though. Resident Evil is like all over the place.
I don't know how. Cuphead is not that great of a show.
Yeah, we don't have to go into it. But like Resident Evil reviews are literally all over the place. Some outlets are giving it a 9, some are giving it like a 3.
Yeah, I don't like.
And Destinota's right in the middle. He's like, hey.
For me, the hardest part of the show is watching this main character, and she's in the show for so much time.
Don't you hate it when they don't just introduce the main character and then kill him right away?
See, that's the thing about long-running shows. The worst character in every long-running show is the main character.
Yeah.
Like, ever watch Grey's Anatomy? Yeah. That show's called Grey's Anatomy because of the one woman, Dr. Grey. She sucks. She's the worst character in the entire show. Dead serious.
Just kill her. New main character every season,
They put her in a coma for 2 seasons ago, and they kept her there for like a year and a half. And they were like, this is fine.
I started watching 2 days ago. I watched 3 episodes, I think. And I watched the rest today while I was working. And I only watched it because I wanted to just get over with this show. I didn't want to like have it sitting there and wondering what's going to happen. Not like the show made me wonder what's going to happen, because it really didn't. But
so if you watched 4 episodes and then died, if you got to like your afterlife and people were like, "What'd you think of the show?" Would you have given it like a higher score?
If I only saw half of the show,
yeah,
probably lower.
Okay, all right, okay.
Yeah, because there were parts towards the latter half that I actually did enjoy, but a lot of what I didn't enjoy was like the first half. It gets a little better, but that's only because Wesker's there.
All right, Kevin,
hear me out. More of part of the show.
Hear me out.
Watch episode 8 only.
That might not be a bad idea.
Watch episode 8 only, and then if you have any questions, just Google them after.
Or you can ask me. That's
or ask Destinoto. There you go. Now you get the luxury of the answers without the issues of all the questions.
Yeah.
All right. Genesis, I know you're a Resident Evil fan. Are you going to check this show out? Or are you turned off by this as well?
I don't always scratch my balls. But when I do, I sniff them.
Your balls or your fingers?
I'll leave that to the imagination.
No, I don't think you could bend that far. I've seen you in real life. I've seen your physical aptitude. I don't think you're there. Any comments about Resident Evil though, or?
No.
I know.
Genesis
Probably.
Bend it like Beckham.
I'm gonna throw it right back to the 70s.
What?
Throw it back.
I'm gonna throw it back to the 70s by not having internet and not watching anything on Netflix. Got it. I get the reference. You're not watching it. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, if Genesis has nothing to say about that, I did watch it again today, as well. And I was just like, yeah.
That's a great movie.
I watched it. Yeah, like phenomenal horror movie, and another movie or like another movie where the child actors are so damn good.
So damn good.
Like, man.
Which
honestly,
the
maybe
or the new one.
The newer one.
Yeah, the most recent.
Not the Tim Curry one.
I don't think I watched part 2.
Part 2, I feel like is more negative or mixed. It's not as positive as first. I know I liked part 2. I think part 2 is such a downgrade from 1, though.
Yeah,
I'd still recommend watching it. Honestly, it's a good time to like watch 1 and then the next night watch the next one. So much.
Right.
They switched like some characters around from like the book and from the original movie as well, or the original TV series. So, but yeah,
that first scene in the movie, little Georgie. Oh my God, so gruesome. So darn gruesome.
My favorite scene is still when he's showing the little girl the light, and she's got a horrible birthmark or whatever. She's like, people make fun of me, and he's like, oh, people make fun of me. Yeah, come here. It is like when you first watch it, it is terrifying. The most terrifying scene, the projector scene, hands down. But like, especially in theaters, that projection scene was nuts. But when you watch it again, it is hysterical. Like, it's a movie that really balances. Yeah, it's a movie that really balances the line of like, this is so scary and this is hysterical because of how ridiculous a sink is throwing up blood, and nobody can see it except children. Like, it's great. It's so great. Well, great acting though by the kids. You're absolutely right.
And the guy who's playing the clown too. I mean.
Oh yeah, Bill Skarsgård. Yeah,
man.
Fantastic.
Crazy.
Good guy. We saw his dad naked in Thor.
Oh.
His dad's the crazy scientist in Thor 2 and Thor 1. Stellan Skarsgård. You see his ass in, I think, Thor 2. So. Stellan Skarsgård, also a critically acclaimed actor in way more stuff than just that, but also a funny reference, if you know it.
Describe it in one word.
Flat.
That's the word I thought you would use, alright.
Pale. From a distance. In a classroom, using way more than one word. I had a lot of words to describe it, though. Unexpected, but also expected.
Alright.
Like, used as a comedic moment, but also, like, he's going through, like, a mental health crisis because of, like, magic. So, like, not really funny if you take it in a serious situation. But also, bad movie. Genesis knows what I'm talking about. He remembers.
Yeah, I remember. I remember like it was yesterday. I was born. That's how I remember.
He was born as he remembered.
Yeah.
A man kicking and screaming with a flat screen.
Well, hold on a second. Hold on. You said he was born as he remembered. So for him to begin the process of remembering, but he wasn't already born yet. So I don't. That's a paradox, Kevin. You created a paradox.
TV attached to the umbilical cord.
It was the bornception, guys.
Your poor mom.
Controller in hand.
Your poor mom. She had to push all that out.
There was a TV, there was a couch, there was a PlayStation 1. There's a couple of different things that came out.
Your poor mom was like, and they're like, oh my god, this woman fucked in IKEA. And your dad's like, we shouldn't have banged in the As Seen on TV store. I guess some of the products rubbed off. I don't know what's going
on. 100%. 100%. I agree.
All respect to your family. No disrespect to them.
Nah, that's why they disown me. It's all good.
Oh.
They live across the street. I don't think they can disown you that much.
No. Even if they wanted to. I just can't leave. I can never go.
Just wake up, look outside, and the road is gone.
I haven't been disowned. I've been killed. That, my friend.
Comes by, he's like, what the fuck?
I got killed by Vecna at that point. God, if I look outside and there's no road. Actually, that's not a bad way to go. Just get killed by Vecna. Just all your bones.
You guys see the Netflix tweet where they told the guy who played Vecna about the Vecnussy?
What?
No.
Oh, yeah. A bunch of people were saying they wanted to fuck Vecna. So they called it, they wanted to fuck him in the Vecnussy. Because people are just adding ussy to stuff, and that's just, I want to fuck this. Add ussy to it. You got it. So they had Netflix tweeted out, and they're like, we had to explain Vecnussy to him. So that was a fun tweet. I'll see if I can find a screenshot of it.
God.
Well, and with that, I think we wrap it up. Thank you, everybody, for joining us.
I don't want to wrap it up. No, rumors.
Episode of Crafting a Chat. And,
Daddy,
we will see you again next week, same time, same place. Twitch.tv/craftingachat, youtube.com/startingtoolate. Also check us out on Desinoto's Twitch TV, because apparently he wanted to have a stream while we were doing this, so do what you got to do at that point. I'll probably be looking forward to more Stray stuff coming next week, since Kevin and Desinoto and Adam probably will all be playing Stray and finishing that. Yeah, we'll see you guys next week. Everybody take care, be safe out there. It's gonna get hot. You guys carry some good water, cold water with you. Apparently it's supposed to get real hot next week and this week. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Cry, motherfucker.